Hello gamers, it's me, Liliana of Mira. So I guess I just look at my server, my Discord server, and just saw this clip made, like being clipped by Iron. So its titles is Liliana Drama. What is it about? I don't know. We'll see. It's loading in. Turn on the subtitle, blah blah blah. Let's go.
Like I have seen this guy that makes like this character in Dark Souls 3, Liliana or whatever, yeah? Saying there is no variety, it's pure co-op, yeah, isn't it?
Saying there's no fire, it is pure cop, isn't it? Did I ever wait? There's at least 20 setups that are meta and many more that are viable. Saying there's no fire, it is cop. I don't know. It's not me who said it though.
I have seen, speaking of Donut, I have seen you interacting with this guy from Dark Souls 3
I have seen you interacting with this guy from Dark Souls 3.
that makes this female character kind of thing and video.
The kind of thing.
Goes like with TTS, yeah, like
TTS. Okay, sure. I mean, I kinda stopped doing that the TTS or voice changer because it's mostly just experimental and just having fun, But it's no big deal though. So let's
Liliana
continue.
something, yeah. That individual, for whatever reason, comes like into the comment section of
comment section
Elden Ring
of
and
Elden Ring
saying
and
like,
being like,
oh, Elden Ring is bad, Dark Souls 3 is
oh, Elden Ring is
good.
bad, Dark
Now
Souls
I'm
3 is good.
make
What? I never said that. Like, what are you on, bruh? Look, DS3 might have their own issues, and Dark Souls 2, I guess, and Dark Souls 1 as well, and perhaps Demon Souls too. But yeah, some problems in Elden Ring are kinda similar to Dark Souls 3 because, yeah, well, the players, at least the PvP players there in Elden Ring, are mostly DS3 players, and they mostly the one that did the turbo shit during the 2020 and 2021. So what they do back in those days is that there are someone that just leaking all these glitches into the public, like a tutorial or something, and then yeah, well, the game turns into like a shit show during that time, and it was mostly because of these guys. So like, I mean, I don't really want to blame them, but they kinda made it available and popular that everyone is doing it, like doing a Estus refill, and then the unscale glitch, the unscale phantom, and then bowgun glitch or bow glitch. It basically was a turbo shit show during those days, and it was not a great time, I guess, because everyone is like being a shitters and just use glitches. And outside of that is that people also use cheat engine, and it was actually worse in those days. NG plus, like NG plus cheat, and then the Shadow Realm, and then item injects, and curse knives, of course. I mean, what happened in Elden Ring is not different though. Only different cheats and different glitches. That's at least what I thought was kinda similar in some part at least. But for some meta, I guess meta is a bit different, of course. I mean, from Dark Souls 3 to Elden Ring, meta is like far different though. But still, I think I see a bit of similarities with DS2 instead, like Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring, because Dark Souls 2 has like also trusting meta, I guess, like using trusting swords like Ice Rapier or perhaps the Estox or the Lance, kinda similar a bit, but yeah. But also, I'm not sure if the Elden Ring's katana is strong or not, but I think it's the same though. Like in Dark Souls 2, it's kinda strong. So yeah, well, let's continue this little clip, I guess.
Completely irrelevant take. And I'm gonna compare everything to Dark Souls 3. But like...
Compare everything to Dark Souls 3, my god. I mean, I didn't really compare like to only Dark Souls 3, but I also compare it to the entire Souls games, basically. But yeah.
Truth is that like these games are not... They do not share the same issues.
They did not share the same issues, huh? Really? Really, huh? Let's see. Like I said before, DS3 PvPers has like this culture of just finding every glitches possible and turn it into like attacks, or like a cheat engine or some shit, But there are some weapons that in Elden Ring, like Clean Road is pretty much the murky hand side in Elden Ring, basically. But yeah, well, if you want to talk about share the same issues, I mean, like, they both kinda had similar ones though, like the netcode and then the downscaling. I mean, Elden Ring downscaling is still using the DS3 one, and I think they never changed the value on the downscaling for the phantoms, because I mean, you already know how it was in like low level Stormvale Castle, when some guy or some PvEer just have like a over level phantom, I mean, yeah, pretty much that, like, I mean, the meta weapons in Elden Ring can be really problematic if the connection is like so bad, like, I mean, especially on PC though. On PC is like turbo shit show. I'm not sure what's going on in PS5. I never had a PS5, so I don't really had the saying, on what kind of shit show going on there. But yeah,
We share different issues.
Dark Souls 3 share a different issue. Really, huh? Alright, let's just... I don't know. Am I supposed to just repeat myself like the entire DS3 late life cycle was like just people just using cheat engine and glitches, like turbo shit show is the same thing in Elden Ring right now. I mean, if you don't see it, then you're blind or something. I don't know. Well, I guess that's that, guys. But yeah, look, I don't really have anything against like meta playstyle as long they are engaging, But if you turn to passive regen, in dueling, you're lame, man. You're just boring as hell, you know. Or you ended up just being passive all the time. Like, what are you doing, you know? There's no point in playing if you just staring contest everyone you encounter. Like, what's the point? You're not even having fun. You're just making every fight as obnoxious and not enjoyable. So if you want to play meta, at least just make it more engaging for both you and your opponents, you know, like just it's a game, you know, just have fun, relax, you know. There's nobody trying to just expose you, like, why do you care you like getting exposed? Like, if you get exposed, that's like a plus. I think you will be known in the community. Especially this little clip is like my opportunity to just maybe hit big, you know. You know, I'm fine with some meta playstyle, but there are some meta playstyle that were problematic. So like I said before, is the passive regen and the passive playstyle, and also the attitude of some people, of course. You see, in Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, most people have stopped, you know, just using malicious cheats or just glitching, you know, and most people are just Estus canceling or in DS2 community. I guess they're just doing the, you know, the fast roll thingy, you know, the fast roll attack something. I have no idea what is it called, but what they do when they roll in DS2 is that they just roll and then attack and then roll to make it quicker, you know. I think they call it quick roll or something. But yeah, well, that's just my take on things, I guess. And yeah, I just leave a like here. I mean, I don't have any beef with Steelovsky, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm just saying my piece, and then yeah. Alright then. If you guys enjoy this video, yeah, well, you can subscribe, leave a like or dislike, and leave a comment down below on what you think about what I said on this video, you know. And of course, may the flames guide your way.